Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Keenan. Today we're going to read about oceans. I know that you guys can probably name a lot of different ocean animals, so maybe we're going to see some pictures of them today. So, this is our first book. This one is called All About Oceans. This is the title, this is the cover, and the back of the book, the spine, the pages. The person who wrote all the words is the author, and there's no illustrator in this book. Let's see. Do you guys know why? Somebody actually took these pictures with a camera. So that means that this book is going to be nonfiction, which is super cool. All about oceans. What is an ocean? An ocean is a big body of salt water. Plants and animals live in oceans. That is a parrotfish, I think. Their homes are called habitats. Most homes are in water. Some are on shore. These are clownfish, right? The shore. Waves roll in. Crabs hide in the sand. Birds hunt. There's a crab digging in the sand. Let's think. Do you guys know what kind of bird would want to eat this crab? They're birds that are always at the ocean. They're white and gray. They've got long beaks. We call them seagulls. Waves roll out and sea stars hold on to rocks. How do you think they hold on to that rock? They don't have hands. The open ocean. The sun warms the open ocean. Kelp grows and fish live in the kelp. Seals eat the fish, and sharks hunt. That's a leopard shark. We know because he's spotted like a leopard. The deep sea. The deep sea is cold and dark, and whales, big whales, live here. It's really dark down there. It's hard to see in the dark. Some animals grow big eyes, and others glow. Look at that jellyfish. The waves roll in and out. Life is on the move in the ocean. The end. All right, our next story really quick is An Ocean of Animals. This is the title, the cover, the back of the book, the spine, the pages. The person who wrote the book is Janine Scott, so she is the author. And there's no illustrator for this either. Look at that shark. Even though it's scary, someone took these with a real camera. So this is nonfiction also. It's got some pretty cool pictures in it. Look at that beautiful ocean. Looking from the shore, the ocean seems to hold just water, but it's bursting with animals. These animals live in different parts of the ocean, or zones. The coastal zone. The coastal zone is where land meets water. Coastal animals often live in and out of the water. Crabs scuttle on the beach, and seabirds fly overhead. We know that those are seagulls, right? The sunlight zone. Oh, there's our friend the shark. The sunlight zone is the top layer of the ocean. Most of the world's fish live in this zone. Small fish munch on plants, and sharks eat small fish. Uh-oh. Coral reefs grow in the sunlight zone. In shallow water, millions of animals live in each reef. Sea anemones spend their lives clinging to one piece of coral. Mammals live in the sunlight zone too. Manatees graze on seagrass, sea otters dive in and play in seaweed, and giant blue whales swim in the open ocean. Wow, that's a manatee. The twilight zone. The twilight zone starts about 660 feet deep. That's really, really big. It gets very little sunlight. The dragonfish has lights on its body to lure prey in. Look at that scary guy. It's a dragonfish. The dark zone, wow, it gets even darker. The dark zone starts at about 3,300 feet. That's super, super down in the ocean. It's very dark and very cold. Tube worms cluster around thermal vents to stay warm. We talked about those one day. The thermal vents are kind of like volcanoes that come up out of the ocean. Unknown life. More than half of the Earth is covered in very deep water. Very little has been explored. Who knows what animals scientists might find in the future? It's a crazy looking submarine. The end. All right. Thanks for listening, guys.